Hello, GRTFAM, a Merry Christmas to you, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Graph News, brought to you by the Graphtronauts. Last week, the Graph hosted a handful of parties around the world to celebrate their first birthday. Vitalik Buterin himself dropped by the Buenos Aires party and spoke very highly of how the Graph could help Ethereum.
It's like access transactions from history, access logs from history, like basically everything more than 1 year old. Like today, you could get it from Ethereum, but actually even today, getting it from Ethereum is not very efficient. And so even today, people are switching to the Graph, right? So like even today, there's a lot of dApps that need like logs that are more than that go very far back in history. And you can get that information with the Web3 API, but the problem is the Web3 API is very slow, right? Because like you have to ask a node, the node has to...
Vitalik attended the party of his own accord, showing his support to what the Graph is striving towards. When someone like Vitalik speaks, people tend to sit up and listen because of his intellectual stature and passion for the Web3 ecosystem as a whole. This tweet from @AlexandraHP is a very good example of what the Graph can provide for Ethereum. This week, we want to draw your attention to another fantastic grant announcement. After last week's news surrounding semiotic AI, I bet you thought the Graph was done with their generous grants. But no, that couldn't be further from the truth. The amazing Graph team has since announced that they will be awarding the Guild development team $48 million. Another groundbreaking amount not long after announcing the $60 million being awarded to semiotic AI team. The Guild is a well-respected team with deep roots in the open source development and GraphQL tooling, having built for top Fortune 500 companies. For those unaware, GraphQL was developed in 2012 and released in 2015 and is widely used data query language for APIs on top of any other protocol. The Guild team has contributed to the community by developing many open source libraries like GraphQL, Mesh, a solution that allows developers to automatically generate a GraphQL API. Blockchain News also covered this brilliant announcement, going on to say that a number of players in the blockchain ecosystem are tagging along in the future, in which many believe would be dominated by Web3 innovation. While many players in the space are funding innovation hinged on Web3, the Graph is taking a far more proactive approach to fund and create avenues where developers and innovators can directly influence the industry's evolving space. We couldn't agree more with the sentiments from Blockchain News, and we are in excited anticipation of what the Graph and the Grants Foundation have in store for us next. So, it wouldn't be an episode of the Graph News without an announcement around the new integration, would it? That's exactly what we've got for you next. Mogul Productions are now integrating with the Graph. The team at Mogul Productions cited the Graph as a tool which indexes and organizes blockchain data to improve efficiency. I think this is a point we can all agree on. It seems the team wants to be able to improve their speed and efficiency to bring better quality service to their users. What service? What does Mogul Productions actually do, I hear you ask? Well, Mogul Productions is a global NFT marketplace and DeFi platform. Not only do they have their own marketplace and DeFi platform, but they also boast token of their own stars, which is available on several platforms shown on your screen now. It is exciting to see the variety of projects that the Graph has the potential to help, from NFT, DeFi projects such as this, to layer 1 protocols such as Near. Who knows what the team has in store for us next, but we will be sure to keep you updated here at the Graph News. So make sure that you subscribe and you get that notification